It's been 4 months since American Horror Story 1984 ended, and we're thirsty for Season 10, thanks to some cryptic teasers released by the AHS camp in the last few weeks. Fans have a vague idea of the next edition's themes. We don't know the title of the milestone season yet, but we know our cast list includes returning favorites Sarah Paulson and Evan Peters, while introducing newcomer Macaulay Culkin to the gang. Sounds crazy already? The fan theories on what to expect this year are even more surreal. But before we speculate together, make sure you subscribe to APTV and turn on all notifications so you never miss a video. 10 American Horror Story Season 10 theme theories that actually make sense. Number 10. Lovecraftian Horror Story. The possibility of a massive and probably super complex season centered around the otherworldly works of H.P. Lovecraft has been a huge talking point between fans ever since the first grayscale beach scene popped up on creator Ryan Murphy's Instagram feed. We know from Freak Show that the AHS team aren't afraid to dabble with special effects. Kathy Bates dressed as Hastur? That may be a little extravagant, but we can dream. Number 9. Broadchurch plus Grace Point equals AHS Seaside? Devolved from the bleak, Scandi-inspired dramas circling at the moment, one fan theory suggests a connection to eerie British drama Broadchurch, starring Doctor Who's David Tennant, which we saw hit the States as Grace Point back in 2014. The original season focused on an English seaside town with a murderous secret. Number 8. Ghosts return. Again, one fan has gone head-on into the theories about the hint dropped somewhere in AHS 1984 to rake up yet another ghostly concept for Season 10. Paranormal phenomena and the undead have been a focal point of most American Horror Story seasons so far, but considering last year's edition turned into an 80s-themed ghost fest, this theory might just be a stretch too far for Ryan Murphy and the American Horror Story crew. Number 7. Salem Witch Trials. If you're no fan of Coven and Apocalypse, then you won't like the suggestion that yet another witch-centric season may be on the cards. So far, this is mere speculation on the shore-based teaser and the rumored filming locations that could be hinting at the use of Salem, Massachusetts. That said, fans are intrigued by the idea of a political commentary season not far from the likes of Cult to explore the mysterious 1969 crash on Chappaquiddick Island, Massachusetts, involving Senator Ted Kennedy. Number 6. We've known about this since Roanoke. Way back in 2016, AHS dropped their usual mind-bending teasers for the 6th season, which we now know as Roanoke. However, there's one teaser that never emerged in the season itself, which focuses on the beach and an infected human washing up on shore, which isn't far from what we've seen in the 2 Season 10 teasers so far. Were Ryan Murphy and company hinting at the future long before it reached our screens? We've seen weirder things happen on this show. Number 5. Aquatic Noir. We know American Horror Story likes to push the boundaries of TV expectations, so we could be facing an entire AHS season shot in black and white. The freaky aesthetics of the anthology season's teasers can sometimes carry into the season itself, especially if you look at every season's title sequence. So it's possible that the miserable grayscale theme of the Season 10 snippets so far could bleed through to the show. Also, setting a season in the 1950s might be a breath of fresh air after the pastel-clad 1984 last year. Number 4. The Little Mermaid Strikes Back. Mermaids and merpeople are one of the few mythological human creatures American Horror Story hasn't tackled yet, and it seems fans are desperate to see that dream unfold for Season 10. Can this aquatic-themed season bring us an interpretation of life in Atlantis? With the live-action remake of Disney's The Little Mermaid heading into production this year, AHS could be bang on trend if the anthology's newest season picks up an unusual underwater vibe. Number 3. A hint we missed in 1984? American Horror Story mastermind Ryan Murphy stated at the episode 100 party that there's a hint of Season 10's theme in 1984's 8th episode. Rest in Pieces saw the young Bobby Richer leap from Camp Redwoods Lake to drag his brother Benjamin from a boat. Of course, he'd been at the bottom of that lake for many years, so he didn't look like an angelic young boy anymore. So this may be a not-so-subtle hint that Monsters from the Deep feature this year. Number 2. Real Creepy Horrors Ahoy. American Horror Story is no stranger to reflecting true crime and urban legends as well as entirely fictional narratives. This Season 10 theory, based on speculation the AHS team are shooting in Massachusetts, suggests a creepy Bridgewater Triangle theme. Along with the season's traditional use of supernatural forces, this idea could tie in a much requested return of an alien story arc, which we haven't seen on AHS since Asylum. Number 1. None of the above. American Horror Story has never been all that predictable, and very few fan theories have ever come true with each season that passes. Fans might be reading too much into it, either that or Ryan Murphy and team are trolling us all with fake promotional teasers.